Good morning and welcome to Winnipeg. Okay, another Christmas holiday season has passed. And once again, it just seems like a couple of days ago I put those lights up. Will there be another Christmas for me? I hope so. Okay, now, all right. A couple of the viewers suggested that maybe what we could do just for the fun of it is to see if we were to attach, I'll grab this one over here. If we were to put an LED on the bottom of this clear plastic tube, which is still clear on the bottom, will we be able to see anything emanating out of the top here? It'd be kind of interesting. I'm going to do that just for the fun of it. But mainly today I want to continue on with step 58 and see what we can do here. I'm kind of wondering, should I be painting these little pieces of railing before I try to glue them on, or once again just highlight them afterwards? I think I'll just highlight them afterwards very carefully and try not to touch the side of the conning tower. We're at a very confusing part of the build where some of the viewers are having a problem understanding, including me, as to what are we going to see and what aren't we going to see. I think I better get my main hull back here on the model table and just put this part on it and see. I'm pretty sure that this clear piece is actually going to be on the back, and we'll be looking at it with the mirror. But now I'm not even sure. I mean, the manual is not real clear. It is if you steady it, I think. Yeah, because obviously this clear piece is this piece right here, the D1, and the A1, which was on a different sprue, and the reason it was on a different sprue is because it's not clear. It was solid plastic, and again, my thinking is I'm going to just leave this entire piece clear. Okay, I better go over and get my 360 camera turned off because it's a little bit harder to. Well, maybe not. I was going to say. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll be back in a few minutes. Oh, it's so cold today that my outside temperature sensor died. Yeah, it's. I was going to tell you what the temperature was. Well, the one in the computer room said -22. I think that's what it was. So I guess the battery's calfed on my sensor. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, that's too bad. Hey, so what? It's nice and warm at the model table, right? Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Good morning, Ron.
Good morning. It's cold
Thanks
out
for
there.
being patient with us.
Oh, no problem.
Trying to get me to go, and every car in the world starts driving fast.
Distracted. Did she go?
Yeah. At least had a few.
Okay.
But rain is considered about freezing or pause.
Yeah, it is cold.
The windshield -35, so I don't know.
Okay, well, let's get ourselves organized here, Missy. I'm gonna have to put this down. I'm not ready. I got sidetracked this morning. Yes.
I don't know. Yeah.
There we go. Let's get ready here.
I got a doctor's appointment this afternoon with a surgeon. I'm gonna phone them and tell them I have the flu. They won't want to see me. Tell them to book it next month.
Yeah, it's cold out there. My the sensor for the thermometer that's on the model table, it died outside. I think probably what happened was I forgot to change the batteries last fall. Usually I put in new lithium batteries because they handle the cold pretty good. But
may have died of exposure.
exposure, yeah. Okay, well, I'll give you a couple more
It's
here.
not that I don't trust it, Rainey's little car, but it doesn't have a seat warmer.
Didn't have a seat warmer. Yeah. Now, my new Goldwing is supposed to have heated hand grips. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And a reverse gear.
And a reverse. Yeah, that's going to be great. We'll see how it goes.
A
Yeah.
little place for your cup.
Yeah. Cup holders.
What Nathan's girlfriend Janelle has a vehicle, and it has a cup warmer in the vehicle.
Really?
And in the summer, say goodbye to Uncle Ron White Leg.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Thank
Give
you,
him
Miss.
my double denture grin.
Yeah, double denture grin. Yeah. Thank you, Missy, for coming. Yeah.
Have a good one, Ron. We'll see you later.
We'll see you later. Yeah. 3:30.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, Missy.
Bye, Uncle Ron.
Yeah, it's cold. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay, now, seems to me we were going to see if we could put a LED on the bottom of the. Well, we can't do that one very easily, that's for sure. But this one, I was noticing I didn't glue this in straight. I'm hoping now that when I fasten this part onto the deck, this periscope is not going to bend over too badly one way or the other. Or maybe when it does lean, it'll lean in a believable way. But you can see right on the bottom there, I should be able to fasten an LED to that. I would think so anyway. I'll give it a try just for the fun of it. I think I'll just glue it on. Yeah, I don't want to waste a whole lot of time doing that, but I'm just curious. You know, is the light going to come out of the top there? Okay, let's just carry on here. Now these particular LEDs have been designed in such a way that they shine the light really well off the end, but not too much off the sides, as you can see. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use CA glue, and I'll do it off camera. I'm just going to attach it to the inside there, and yeah, I'm just going to quickly do it and get it done. I don't want to be wasting too much time over this. Okay, I have not tried this yet, so you're going to see it along with me for the first time, but you can sort of see, you might say, glinting where the optical is there, the clear plastic, in other words. And hopefully that's where we're going to see it get a little bit brighter when I touch this. Here goes. No, it's not acting like a fiber optic. Maybe if I turn the lights out. Well, you can see it here. It's transferring up the where the paint is not thick. You can see it, but there's no prism or anything in the top there that would make it, to angle the light out. So, well, it kind of works, but not the way we had hoped. Okay, we tried. No, I don't think it's really important that we do the underside, but I'll do it anyway. And as you can probably imagine, I just CA'd the Gabe swab to the bottom of the life preserver. Okay, I should be able to get the top side, which is going to be the visible side. Okay. I'm kind of surprised that Trumpeter is calling for these things to be red, and yet I guess that's sort of the color that life preservers would have been, so that they could be spotted. But that sort of spoils the camouflage effect of the submarine from a distance. A red life jacket, my life preserver, might sort of show up, if you know what I mean. Okay, I think I basically got that now, at least from the standpoint of the way we're going to be looking at it. Okay. Maybe I could have used a bigger brush. Well, it's too late now. This particular X7 I don't think has the shrink wrapping abilities that the XF paints do. I think that we're probably going to lose detail if I put it on way too thick. And I'm not too worried about the bottom, except that I don't want to maybe be getting those pegs completely covered up, do I? And I sort of did there. Yeah, I should have used a bigger brush. Well, these will give a little bit of color to the otherwise very drab exterior. Okay, we'll let those dry. Okay, we're kind of at the place now where I've got to start putting parts on our sides here. And I don't think I'm going to put this piece on the clear part. I think I'm going to keep this completely clear. So we won't be using that piece, at least that's the plan right now. However, let's just move in just a little closer here. We could probably put this piece on. Okay, that's locked in place there. And this piece, it goes right here. Oh, there I go. I didn't have it quite right. Anyway, you get the idea. Like this. Oh my, 1 o'clock already. We're not getting anywhere today, are we? Okay, there. All right. Now, what we have going on here, let me get something to point with. Let me use our Bismarck holder downer. Okay, now you can see these ribs here. This one, this, all of these along here. Apparently, the reason the trumpeter wants us to paint these brown is because these were actually wood slats. And the idea, according to some of the viewers, is that what would happen is in the wintertime when the metal of the submarine got freezing cold, the guys' outer clothing would freeze to it, and I can imagine they'd be stuck to the side of the ship. Yeah, like, getting your tongue stuck on a telephone pole, a metal telephone pole when you were a kid. I don't think I ever did that. Anyway, this part over here, I'm not going to paint these. I'll just leave them clear. And yeah, and then I think this entire inside from this deck, like the deck that we made, is got to go right there. I think it's right there. And then there's something else that goes right in here that is, yeah, I think from here up, I'll probably paint it a lighter gray. Oh, it won't be black. Right now it's the Stynylrez. I think it's a mixture of the Stynylrez black primer and a little bit of gray that I had left over, and I mixed it all together and it came out like this. So yeah, so this is already a primer. It should paint over fairly good. And I'll just brush it on. At least that's the plan right now. Although, mind you, with all these all this detail here, maybe it might be a good idea to just sort of mask it off somehow and spray it. Anyway, that won't be today, that's for sure. Yeah, then I guess we gotta get some of these railings in place. And okay, I'm sort of thinking out loud here because I'm not 100% sure what I want to do yet. But I do think that probably at this point it's probably safe to try and glue these on. Why is this not going on? Is there something blocking that? Or maybe I just didn't have it in the right place, because it should fit in place really good there, but it's just not. Yeah, this peg is not going in this hole. I'll look into it, don't worry. Oh, by the way, yesterday I was talking about the plant that I had that died. Well, you know what? I actually found the video. It goes back about 9 years ago. And wow, do I ever look different in that video. Younger, that is. What I will do is anybody that wants to see about that plant that I was talking about yesterday, I'll put the link to the video in the description of today's video. You know, right underneath where it says this is not a tutorial, yada, yada, yada. Okay, right at the bottom of that, there will be the link. Just click on it, and it should take you right to that video that I made about 9 years ago down in the workshop. Okay, what are we going to do here? We still have a little bit of time. 1 o'clock. Max is not coming for coffee till 3:30. So, okay, I've concluded here that there was nothing on the surface that was holding, like where these pieces are supposed to touch together. So it must be that the pegs were not going into the holes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to moisten the hole. And also moisten the peg. Alright, now that should work, all being well here. Yeah. I'm just going to take it off camera and add a little bit of glue to that. Although I really don't need to. Okay, just doing a dry run here now. That's a nice fit. Being as I'm going to repaint this, it doesn't matter if it the styrene res is dissolving there, isn't it? Okay, I think we got it. Let's do something easy here. Okay, this is our bell. I imagine we're supposed to try and paint this so that it's going to be sort of kind of a bronze color, right? Now, if you notice, there's a little stop right there. I'm assuming, and I could be wrong, but I'm assuming that the bell is supposed to go up to this. Just let me check the yeah, the manual actually shows this part going all the way through. So I wonder what would be the easiest way to do this here now. Come on, Ron. I haven't got all day here. Max is coming for coffee soon. Okay. Okay, I think, yeah, I think that, you know what? The part that sticks out there, that's probably to represent the little rope that the guy grabs onto and, lets the enemy know where they are. Okay. If I try to put if I put the extra thin on right there, it's probably going to glue it to the, you know what? How would it be if I turn this whole thing upside down? Yeah, just let me recompose here. I'm having so much fun doing this. Okay, clearly everything is upside down here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use some quick setting here and just let it wick its way down. There won't be the melding properties, but we're not going to need it. This will evaporate all the excess. Sorry about my finger there. But this is... Okay, that looks like lots, doesn't it? Take one of Gabe's swabs here maybe and get rid of some of the excess. Okay, now I'm looking straight down on this. I can see it's not quite straight. Okay, it looks pretty centered right now. I think once that dries, it's going to be just fine. Well, I was noticing a little while ago that it was kind of slumping over, almost like we got a little bit of melding going on there. I did straighten it. I'm hoping that it's going to dry in the right position. But I'm going to call it quits for this afternoon. Yeah. And 3:30 I got a coffee visitor and got to do a lot of editing, so thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we're going to see you tomorrow. And don't forget to check out that video from 9 years ago. Yeah, it'll put a smile on your face.